You know what I kinda hated about my experience covering Blazblue Cross Tag Battle? I'd be mad at my own business and then somebody come out knowing like, oh my god, how can you like this game? Why you not playing CF? It's the better game. Turn this garbage off. Like, I'm at soup and you bothering me about BDCF. Okay everybody, so today we got some very unfortunate news, very sad news about Blazblue Dark War. Now, I've already said my reasons on why I don't cover Blazblue Dark War. I am not the biggest fan of gacha games. However, that will change later this week. And regardless of that, like, it's hard to convert like a fighting game audience to a gacha game audience. Like, you go from hitting button 24/7 to tapping now and then. Like, it wasn't gonna work, Maury. I'm sorry. And even if it did work, it probably wouldn't have been that grandeur that y'all were probably looking forward to. But essentially, we got some actual producer reports on the termination of Blazblue Alternative Dark War service. Oh my god, this is so sad because I know there are so many people that were looking forward to this game getting in English, which that was my huge problem with the game as well. Why are you gonna release a mobile game? And I guarantee you most of the popularity of BlazBlue's base now is a mix between like English and Japan. Why would you not do that? That's why I never even tried to cover Dark War more than just the gameplay review. But enough of all that talking, I'm going to read these official notes from the producer himself, Toshimichi Mori. Let's get it. Mori states, "Thank you very much for using Blazblue Alternative Dark War. This is Mori, the producer of the Blazblue series. Blazblue Alternative Dark War, hereinafter referred to as BBDW, that's a tongue twister sometimes, which has been loved by many people since its launch, and the game will be ending on January 31st, 2022, man. That ain't even that far away. We got almost like a month. We about to be in December, bro. Dang, it only, anyway. Blazblue Dark War started its service on February 16th this year, but from the beginning, various difficulties have arisen in continuing its operation. We have been trying various approaches to make our users enjoy the service as much as possible, but the results have not been what we've hoped for, and we have been forced to make the decision to terminate the service. Blazblue Dark War was our first operational title, and we began development in 2017. During that time, the environment surrounding smartphones has undergone dramatic changes, and the operational model we've initially envisioned may have been exhausted too soon." He then goes on and says, "As our customers may well know, we have been running the game for almost a year with various problems, and both development and operation have been going through trial and everyday error." Remember I told y'all this in the video. That game was supposed to be done and they've been working on it probably since 2017, right? And legitimately, it had to be in development hell. I've said this a lot. Even though we caused a lot of inconvenience to our customers at times, we have realized once again that we have been supported by many fans who have given us encouragement around the world. That's so cool that they acknowledge that there's people that love BlazBlue. I love that Arc System Works and Mori came out and said that. Then we get to the depressing part. My regret is that we were not able to introduce the system and events that we originally wanted you to play. I also regret that I could not complete the scenario. I can only express my gratitude to the staff who worked on the scenario, and I sincerely apologize to them. This scenario may take a different form, but we promise to deliver it to you, our users, until the end of the year. This game will be completely closed on January 31st, 2022, and after that, you will be able to get your paid stones back. It's also really good that they're giving people their paid stones back, because this game literally didn't even survive a whole year. This game's been around for 11 months in total since its launch. So the development team is working to release a new chapter in the first half of December, and we plan to implement new characters, enhancements to existing characters, new characters, and unreleased graphics as they become available. Please stay tuned to our app for detailed dates. And then this is the part that hit my heart when I first read it, bro. It hurt a little bit. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the staff at Linked Brain for co-developing and managing this massive project, as well as the staff and individuals at each of the companies who have participated and assisted. In conclusion, I would like to thank all the customers who have supported the content of BlazBlue. Although it may seem presumptuous, I would be happy if we would watch over BlazBlue in the future. Alright, so there's a lot to take in here. The game was already going through development hell. They also came out and admitted that the style of game that they were going for kind of was going outdated towards the green when it dropped. Essentially, that market or that style of gacha game was completely saturated. It's too saturated to get in that market. It is very hard. Literally, Fate Grand Order is one of them that take over. I know Blue is still going strong. And literally, if you're going to be a gacha game or some type of mobile game, you had to do something groundbreaking. Essentially, on the level of like a Genshin Impact, I believe. That game for MiYoYo has taken the world by storm. They got that. That's how they did it. So I can see where this game was already going to fail initially already. Number two, the other big mistake with this game is that they didn't put it in English. People don't understand how much a game will sell just because it has an English dub. You got to realize that people that push for English dubs, it is very important. That's why Strive also did well too, because people like playing games in English. I know a lot of people that bought Strive just to hear Eno go,
"You didn't last long at all."
There's also no really, I guess, legitimate way to download this unless you're using apps and other third-party resources to play this game. It's very tedious if you don't feel like going through all that. If I can't just download it from like the App Store or, you know, iOS or Google Play Store, I ain't finna waste my time on it. I just hate the fate of Blazblue, how it's getting treated and how some of the fans treat it as well, which I'm going to talk about today. But before we get into that point, people are like, oh, is this the end of Blazblue? Did Dark War hurt the chances of us getting a potential Blazblue game in the future? I'm gonna be real with y'all. Chill out, that is not the case, okay? Another fighting game got a mobile game like this in the past, which was Pocket Fighter. If you don't know what Pocket Fighter is, it was essentially the Street Fighter version of just like, I guess, Tetris or whatever, right? That game only lasted 8 months. Blazblue lasted 11 months. We out here. Anime boys, we winning. Okay, regardless of that, just because a mobile game gets shut down, yada yada, doesn't mean it's the end all be all. Then you also be like, hey, but Katano and some of the other developers that work at Arc System Works says, hey, if you don't support X game, you won't get this game. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is, as multiple times people at Arc System Works have said, if y'all don't support Cross Tag Battle, you won't get Persona 5 Arena. That's the only time I ever feel like that's indifferent. That's a controversial game, because that's more so not even up to just Arxis. That's more so up to, you know, Atlas and Sega coming through and wanting to collab with Arxis on that type of project anyway. But there was times in the past where Mori or even some of the teams there would say, hey, if y'all don't support this Blazblue game, y'all won't get this game. And then the game still came out anyway. So I don't think this is the end all be all of the Blazblue franchise some people are talking about. It has been trending on Twitter all day because people think this is the end of Blazblue. Some people are like overreacting about it. I don't think that's the case. What I'm not ready for is the eventual when Blazblue comes back. There's people that hate cross tag. There's people that love cross tag. But it's the fact that people think, I'm gonna just say this on camera right now, clear as day. You could be mad, you could clip it, but I'm gonna be real as hell with y'all. If we do get a new Blazblue game, it's not gonna play like Blazblue Central Fiction 2 or anything like that. At this point in time, there has been rumors that Blazblue Central Fiction will get rolled back. At that point, I'm gonna be honest with you, why would you even want a new Blazblue game to play like that and then be mad at it, bro? Like, y'all get toxic about this game and another game and bam. Like, essentially what I'm trying to say here is if Blazblue Central Fiction does get rolled back from Arc System Works, y'all should be happy. However, in the logical case of sales and numbers right now, it makes the most sense to just make a Blazblue Cross Tag Battle 2 or just a standalone Blazblue tag game, because that's just what worked for them previously. If they could just revamp some of the controls, work on it in that regard, I'm happy. I just want more Blazblue. Okay, I don't care if it play like Central Fiction. It could play like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, because I do love that gameplay. I don't care what anybody say. But at the end of the day, I just want to see another Blazblue iteration probably within the next half a decade. Who knows? Maybe wishful thinking. But that's how I feel about this whole scenario, man. That's literally what it is. So no, it is not the end of Blazblue. I do think that they were trying to potentially get the funds for this game. Oh, another thing is it's pretty smart that fighting game devs knowing their niche and they need money to build up these fighting games to use the gacha games and mobile games to help create fighting games. They are costly, they're time consuming, and they need some way to balance it out as well. Essentially, why it worked out for Melty Blood Type Lumina is because Melty Blood is under the umbrella of the Lightworks and Type Moon, I believe. And if you know what Type Moon is, that's Fate. Fate also has Fate Grand Order. They was gonna get the bread for that anyway. At that point, if you know mobile games and you know anime ones, you probably know of FGO or seen somebody talk about it. Okay, so in that case, it was going to work out for them. Blazblue is not that popular of an IP. Plus, the design style or business model that they went for this mobile game was just not it for the current climate of what's going on. Like, they should have dropped that probably before BB Tag was even revealed. But hey, that's all I'm going to talk about today. It's your boy Avataryaya. Tell me how you guys feel about this Blazblue Dark War fiasco. People tweaking about it. But I just strongly am like, listen, I don't care what y'all say about the next Blazblue game. Y'all could clip me and quote tweet me all you want, like y'all do anyway, without adding me, right? I've seen it a lot with me. Like people are like, oh, why he like this? Why he pushing this? Cause y'all ain't gonna listen to nobody, so I gotta do it. I'm Thanos, nigga. At least regardless, it's your boy Avataryaya. Follow me on Twitter, avataryayaTV_. And remember, you guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla. Peace, and I'm out. Subscribe.
I've been the devil, I need me an arc in the heart. Am I breathing? I feel like Tanjiro. Walking this bitch with a Zapato. I'll let you rock it, I keep me a domino. Bitch, on my dick, man, I feel like a Zaki. Stretching that pussy out like it's Pilates. I'm snatching the soul like right out of a body. Fire, I spitting, I'm feeling like Dobby. White bitch, blonde hair, looking like Lucy. She from Kyoshi, I paint her face Suki.